Hi friends, Father Kerry here, and this is another Holy Spirit moment. This one on the importance of learning to trust. Trust is such an essential, necessary condition for human flourishing. And yet it seems to be the case that in our nation we are distrustful to an ever-growing degree. A 2019 Pew Research Center survey discovered that a full 75% of Americans believe that the government is untrustworthy, and 64% believe that fellow citizens are untrustworthy. Probably you have encountered some element of distrust in your own interpersonal relationships, either feeling that you are distrusted by others or realizing that you distrust others. A society which distrusts at this level cannot hope to flourish, and I would suggest to you that neither can individuals. So, what I would like to do is to offer 3 moments of trust that I think might help to pull us out of the malaise in which we find ourselves, both as individuals and as members of a culture. Those 3 moments or stages of trusting are letting go, letting be, and being with. Let's think about letting go. When you were a kid, did you ever play the falling backwards game? I did. The game is this. You stand with your back towards your friends and you fall backwards, trusting that they will catch you and not let you fall to the ground. It's difficult to do, isn't it? Even as kids, it was difficult to do. Letting go is one of those ways in which we learn to trust other people. We let go of our fear of them. We let go of our assumptions that they are adversaries, that they are enemies. We let go of all of those stereotypes and caricatures that make us fearful or antagonistic toward the other. We let go, in short, of all of those interior beliefs and opinions and biases and prejudices which persuade us, encourage us to turn others into alien adversaries. That's the first stage, the first moment of learning to trust. Letting go of everything inside that prevents us from seeing other people as people. The second stage or moment of trusting is letting be. Once we are able to let go, then we can let other people be who they are. We aren't obsessed with sticking them into some kind of prearranged classification that suits us. We aren't obsessed with labeling them, with narrowing who they are, with rewriting and remaking them into the sorts of people we desire them to be so that they not only no longer frighten us, but now serve us. We cease looking at them as malleable objects, and we allow them simply to be who they are. And it's very liberating for others when we let them be. Please don't misunderstand letting be with a kind of passivity on our part or a kind of indifference. It's not at all. Letting be is actually an invitation for the other to experience a kind of freedom, to experience an open space in which he or she can display their most authentic self instead of us forcing them into molds which simply do not fit them. Letting go, letting be, and being with. Being with is the third and culminating moment in learning to trust. When we be with, if I can use bad grammar for just a second, when we be with another, what we do is to offer them hospitality. We invite them to enter into a relationship, a communion with us, to commune with other people, to be in relationship with other people, to be mutually reciprocal when it comes to respect and affection, is the apogee of trust. Letting go, letting be, being with, the 3 moments of trusting. My friends, from a religious perspective, those three moments of trusting also can describe a healthy relationship between us and God. We need to let go of all of our canned and easy and comfortable understandings of God. Those comfortable canned formulae that may get in the way of our actually relating to God. Similarly, we need to get away from all of our fearful, neurotic understandings of God. God is a cop who's always going to be searching out every offense that we might commit. God is an angry deity whom we have to fear. We need to let go of all that and open within ourselves a space that will allow God to enter. Letting go. Letting be follows from that, doesn't it? Instead of painting God with the colors that we think God ought to have or that we want God to have, we simply let God be who God is. We refuse to pigeonhole God. We don't treat God as the great fixer in the sky. We don't treat God as the angry deity in the sky. We let God be who God is. And when we do that, we extend that openness in us that we began when we let go and can enter into intimate communion with God. What works for humans works for God. What can improve our interpersonal relationships can improve our relationship with the divine. Trust is an essential aspect of building not only a warm, welcoming, good culture, but also of living an authentic existence as a human being who loves other human beings and as a human being who yearns to enter into deeper relationship with the divine. Let me go back to that 2019 Pew Research Center poll. Even though the majority of respondents feared that there was no longer much trust in government or in one another, a full 84% of them believed that the situation could be turned around. I believe that these three moments of trust, which I've shared with you, can begin that swivel back to a more trusting society, a more trusting culture. My friends, this has been another Holy Spirit moment. Thank you so much. If you care to subscribe, I invite you to do so. Until next time, God bless you.